first competition of the night is JCB Racing. This is a timed contest, which means it's the driver and their Monster Jam truck in a race against the clock. Each one of our drivers will have one opportunity and one opportunity only to put forth their best time. After all 8 competitors have been given that chance, the driver with the fastest time will be crowned your racing winner and the recipient of the first 8 points towards the overall event championship. So, who's ready for JCB Racing? Coming up first, from Lafayette, Louisiana, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash!
3, 2, 1, let's hit the gas. Everybody sparkle smash! I'm sparkle smash, I'm the star of the track. When I get in the pit, I'm fierce, I'm fast. Yeah, I shimmer and I shine like a diamond in the sky. When I hammer the clouds, you know I'm ready to fly. Got a swagger from my tail to my home, and I'll leave you in my glitter when my engine blows.
Make some noise for Sparkle Smash!
When I stop it and I walk it, you'll remember my name.
The time you see up on the video board is official. It is 12.750 as Kayla Blood sets the time to beat. And you can see already how technical this track is going to perform. It is a small trip around the pod, but you've got to hit every turn precisely. And that final turn as she was coming up the pod and across the finish line was what cost her precious seconds. Either way, we'll see if that time holds up. Coming up next, racing out of Cadillac, Michigan, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack! Meanwhile, coming up next from Las Vegas, Nevada, Dylan Winfield, Velociraptor. Make some noise for Velociraptor! Once again, if you take a look up at the video board, you will see the official time differs from what we saw on the video board at the end of the run. This time, 11.985. It is a good pass, but it is not quite enough to take over first place. Right now, Velociraptor will land in second place. We'll see how those times stack up as the rest of the competitors make their way out. For JCB Racing, your time to beat continues to belong to Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack. Coming up next from Oak Harbor, Washington, Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Make some noise for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. A lot happened during that racing pass from Monster Mutt Rottweiler. First, it started off very promising off the line and through the first two turns, but you saw how Carson was hung up in that final turn as he started to make his way up the ramp and across the finish line. That cost him time, but he also did not cross the finish line square with those both front BKT tires, so he's also been assessed a 5-second penalty. And there you see the official time on the video board or the screen if you're watching at home on YouTube Live, 18.458. That puts him in 4th place for now. Time to beat, still Jurassic Attack. Coming up next, racing out of Fullerton, California, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Ashley Sanford going with the strategy that slow is fast, and what that means is sometimes you want to take a measured approach around the track, even in the straightaways, so that you don't skid out through those turns and cost yourself precious time, as we've seen from some of the other competitors. And you will see up on the big board that it was a clean pass. The time is official. She takes over 3rd place, 12.375 with Megalodon. Your time to beat, though, still with Jurassic Attack. Coming up next, from Bolivar, Missouri, Joe Uri, Earth Shaker. Make some noise for Earth Shaker. Not only will the conditions of the track and the dirt continue to evolve and change between competition and competition, but it's changing here within each of the race passes, the dirt performing a little differently for that last run than it did to start things off. Either way, it is a clean race pass and a time of 13.833 for Earthshaker. He'll slide into 5th place right now. Time to beat still, however, belongs to Tim Hall Jr., 11.750. From Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. keep it going for Gravedigger. Once again, if you take a look up at the video board, you will see the official time has been adjusted based on the results from the other stopwatch. And you can see it is a very good pass, a best of the weekend for Kristen Anderson, 11.782. She will take over second place, and that's going to push everybody else down the ladder one rung. But your time to beat will continue to belong to Jurassic Attack with just one competitor left. He was your racing winner earlier this afternoon from Whittier, California, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Let's hear it for El Toro Loco. We will await the official time from the Monster Jam officials on that pass from El Toro Loco. And I've just been given word he will clock in with a time of 11.056. And that means for the second time in a row, he is your winner, Armando Castro. Armando Castro able to make it back from the blown motor in the second half of the first event, and he makes it all the way back to pick up his second racing win of the day. One more time for El Toro Loco.
Guys, I can still feel the heat coming off of this Monster Jam truck. You made it just in time. You come out here, you didn't even get to watch your competitors. You didn't even get to feel this track yet, besides intros there. And, you know, you come out here and you're able to just grab the first 8 points. That's got to just feel good. It's like muscle memory at this point.
Oh, absolutely. You know, your earlier shirt today, we came out, we ended up winning the racing competition in two-wheel skills. We ended up kind of blowing the motor. So, man, it sucks, you know, we had to come back swinging, and that's exactly what we did. You know, I got to get up to those guys and girls behind the scene. Those guys are the true heroes and true superstars of the sport. Those guys busted those tails off to literally put a brand new motor inside this truck so I can come out here and turn it up for you guys, man. So let's give a big round of applause to all the crew back there, man. Hey, it's my first time in Oakland, man. I'm here to have some fun. I'm here to turn up with you guys. Man, I'm here damn proud to call myself a Latino here to represent mi people, mi cultura. Es un honor, es un orgullo estar aquí, atrás del volante del Toro Loco. ¡Arriba los Latinos!
And up next is our Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. We've said it time and time again. That is somewhere where we are going to see you shine. These fans know that Armando Castro is going to be fantastic at this competition. You've got a World Finals Championship for a reason. How do you bring that mindset here to today?
You know, just stay cool, calm, collected. You know, everybody's so good at two-wheel skills, but hey, I think this year was our year. We took the very first, not very first, but I took my two-wheel skills World Finals Championship this year. Willing that I did a crazy move. But, man, we've been on cloud 9 the whole year. We're going to bring that momentum to the next competition. It's one of my favorite, man. I mean, back in the day, these trucks were kind of rolling over, doing these slap wheelies, but now we're balancing on 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. But, man, we gotta tune this up. It's running a little lean right now. The RPMs are screaming right now, so we're going to come back, make sure it's dialed in so we get ready to go and take the next competition. But, man, if you're having fun so far, Oakland, make some noise!
Take an early look up at the video board. One competition down, 3 more still remain. But of course, off the strength of that win, you're going to find El Toro Loco in the lead. He has 8 points. He's followed by Jurassic Attack and Tim Hall Jr. with 7 points. Rounding out our top 3, Gravedigger, Kristen Anderson with 6. Then we get into Velociraptor, steadily in 4th place right now with 5 points. He's followed by Megalodon and Ashley Sanford in 5th. And then our bottom 3 so far, Sparkle Smash and Caleb Blood with 3 points, Earthshaker with 2, and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, a little bit of bad luck with 1 point, but still plenty of points up for grabs. Anybody can walk away with that overall event championship. Coming up in just a little bit, we're going to see our second competition, the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, where our competitors have 2 attempts to wow you with their best trick on just 2 wheels. You might see things like stoppies, poppers, nose wheelies. You might see bicycles. You may even see something that you have never seen before, and that is coming your way up next with the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. John here at the Monster Jam play-by-play desk, but I'm hanging out with 2 amazing fans. We got JK and his daughter Kyler. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Monster Jam before?
Yes.
How many times?
2.
2 times? She's a little shy. It's all good. JK, we were talking. You said you've been here like dozens of times since you were a little kid. So are you having fun?
We're having a blast. We're having a blast.
Do you have a favorite Monster Jam truck since you've been coming here for a long time?
It's always Gravedigger.
It's always Gravedigger. What about you? Do you have a favorite truck?
Gravedigger. Sparkle Smash.
Sparkle Smash. She's got the unicorn on her t-shirt. You can't quite see it, but I promise it is there. We got any other Gravedigger or Sparkle Smash fans in the house? Make some noise. Doesn't matter which truck you pick, you're always going to have some friends in the house. So we just had Monster Jam Racing. We're going to go back to the racing competition, but this time with 3 of our truckin' pals. They are 3 of the most popular trucks in the sport. It's Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, and Megalodon. And you have to pick the winner, but I'm going to give each of you a chance. So who do you think is going to win? El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, or Megalodon? She's thinking about it.
Gravedigger.
She says Gravedigger, picking Dad's favorite truck. What about you?
I'm going to go El Toro Loco.
Wow, splitting it up, going El Toro Loco and Gravedigger. Let's see who's going to take the win. El Toro Loco shoots that signature smoke. There are the red headlights for Gravedigger. Megalodon set as well, and they are off. Gravedigger off to an early lead, but now falling back all the way into 3rd place. El Toro Loco, Megalodon, neck and neck. It's going to take a late push from Gravedigger. He makes it. Will it be enough? Yes! Yes, indeed, it is enough. You know what, JK? Your truck didn't win, but in a way it did because that's your favorite, and that's the truck you picked. Congratulations. She's so excited. You know what? For coming up here, for being so brave to be on the big TV with me, and for being a longtime Monster Jam fan for your whole life, I've got something special for you. I'm going to give you 4 tickets to come back here to the Oakland Arena on Friday, August 30th to see Ringling, the greatest show on earth. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
I think it sounds pretty good, too. Let's get a huge round of applause for Kyler and JK. For everybody else, we want you there, too. You can get your tickets at ringling.com, but you've got 4 tickets. Thank you guys so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we're going to get back behind the wheel of those Monster Jam trucks. And this competition is all in your hands at judgeszone.com. For more on how that's going to work, let's kick it down to Lindsay Noble. Lindsay, what do you have for us?
Well, John, I am so glad that you asked because it is now time for you guys to head to judgeszone.com. This will be your first opportunity to score our Monster Jam Superstars in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Make sure that you guys are on judgeszone.com, and when you see the ribbon boards go red, you will have 20 seconds to, you see it right now, score now. You can type in the code OAK, or you can scan to score on the video board to be a part of history here at Monster Monster Jam. Swipe up or down on that BKT tire, and don't forget to click submit. Monster Jam fans, you must score fairly and accurately because today you choose our overall event championship. Monster Jam fans, are you ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
You sound ready to me. Coming up first, Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Give it up for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Scoring is open now. Go to judgeszone.com. Here it is, your first opportunity to score our superstars.
The highlight of that run, definitely the second attempt. The first one didn't go exactly the way that Carson was looking for. However, that's why you get 2 attempts to put forth your best 2-wheel trick. Let's see what you came up with for the first time here tonight. It is a 5.901. Right now, that is your score to beat. Coming up next, we're going to see Joe Uri, Earth Shaker.
Give it up for Joe Uri, Earth Shaker. And scoring is now open. You guys have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in. I see you down there on judgeszone.com. Swipe all the way up on that BKT tire if you like what you saw out of Joe Uri and Earth Shaker.
A little bit more of the same during that run. The highlight came in that second attempt. He was able to get on those front BKT tires, show you that nose wheelie, give you a lot of vertical position, a lot of technical ability right there. Question is it enough for a new leader? Let's find out. Yes, indeed, 6.815. He will take over your top spot. Coming up next, Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash. First attempt in the books. It's a popper into a nose wheelie. She has one more to go.
Put your hands together for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash! An incredible run there out of Kayla Blood. There she is, waving to you Monster Jam fans. I know you want to wave to her, and she loves to see it, but she's also eagerly awaiting a score. Make sure that you're scoring at judgeszone.com.
Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash going to the log stack, getting up on those front two BKT tires from the popper. Let's see what you came up with for Sparkle Smash. 6.318, a good score, but not quite enough. She'll take over second place for now. Up next, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Give it up for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon! And go ahead and get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. We love to see you scoring with us in the stands. You just have about 15 seconds left.
Ashley Sanford and Megalodon, two very good attempts, but I don't think two attempts where she got everything that she wanted out of each of them. All in all, start to finish, very good. Is it a first place run? Let's find out. It will not be enough. 3.916, fourth place right now for Ashley Sanford. Coming up next, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Let's hear it for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Wow. Wow moments here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Make sure you guys are getting those scores locked in for Tim Hall Jr. as he perfectly executes a moonwalk nose wheelie combo.
Couldn't have said it better myself. 2 attempts, each one executed to perfection. Score to beat, 6.815. The score for Jurassic Attack is 9.439. New leader, Tim Hall Jr. Coming up next, it's Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Make some noise for Gravedigger. Kristen Anderson going for a move that has been almost automatic for her. But remember, she's got about a month out of that Monster Jam truck. And I thought we were inches away from seeing a spectacular save where she's able to roll the truck completely back over. But those BKT tires in the front just wouldn't touch the dirt enough to spin that truck back around. So we are left with Gravedigger on the lid. Will it be enough in that short run to give her the top spot? Let's see your scores from judgeszone.com. 6.670, still a pretty good score all told, but it is not enough. While we have a break in the action, let's take a look at where things stand with just 2 trucks remaining here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Right now, the fans here in Oakland have spoken that the truck they think is tops is Jurassic Attack. The only driver, only over the 7-point, the 8-point, and the 9-point threshold. Jurassic Attack sitting in that top spot, 9.439. He's followed by Earthshaker with a 6.815. A nice ovation right there for Gravedigger. Kristen Anderson sits in 3rd place. She pops out of that Monster Jam truck. She's not afraid to roll over Gravedigger. That runs in her blood. They don't call it the black and green wrecking machine for nothing. Getting back into the current scores, Sparkle Smash in 4th place with that 6.318, and that pushed Monster Mutt Rottweiler down, and Megalodon's Ashley Sanford in 6th place. But once again, still 2 competitors remain. The next one, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. He's out on the track. He is strapped in. He is ready to go. And then the final competitor will be Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, as he looks to win 2 in a row. Coming up next, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. You can see from the onboard camera the steering wheel is detached. He threw it out of the Monster Jam truck and it sits on the track in front of him. Look at the balance with no steering wheel.
Give it up for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. And go ahead and get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. We love to see you being a part of history here at Monster Jam.
Devin Winfield said, I don't need the steering wheel at all. And he takes a little bit of a bow as he goes to get it. Now the question is it enough for the top spot? He is dealing with a big number. 9.439 is the score to beat. Your score for Velociraptor is new leader, 9.573. Devin Winfield now in your top spot. Coming up next, he is your reigning World Finals two-wheel skills champion, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Look at Armando working the rear steer and the front steer while being on the nose of El Toro Loco. He sets it down with one attempt to go. The Monster Jam truck shut off, but if he can refire, he still has one attempt, and I think he's going to need it because the scores right now are pretty high. Fans seated in section 110, they can look down and see one of the men in yellow and black, our U.S. HRA tech officials telling him to refire the Monster Jam truck. On the video board, you can see some gesturing right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been given word that the run is over. Let's hear it for El Toro Loco. Lock those scores in right away. Not a moment to wait. OAK is the code. It was a great start to the run for Armando Castro, who is a world champion in this competition, but then some bad luck. The truck shuts off on him with one attempt remaining. And Armando visibly frustrated right now, and I understand why after what happened in the first half. We're going to find out your scores here from judgeszone.com in just a moment to see if he did enough in that short run to give him the lead. The score to beat right now sits at 9.573. The score for El Toro Loco is still good, but not quite enough. Third place. That means that your winner is Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
Congratulations to Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. First win here this weekend, but first of very many Monster Jam fans. This guy won his first overall event championship last weekend. Do you think that this is your step here today to be able to grab it at the end of the night?
Absolutely. Every point counts here at Monster Jam. This isn't easy, man. I thought for sure Armando was going to take me out. He's the best. He's the world champion at two-wheel skills. So to be able to come out here and take the top spot is amazing, but there's still a lot of work to do.
I love to hear it. Well, up next, we're going to head into halftime, and then we're coming back with our Sky Wheelie competition. But first, we've got some freestyle motocross. Why should fans stay in their seats?
You know what? These guys are out of their minds. They're about to go high-flying motocross action. You guys ready for more Oakland or what?
Monster Jam fans, give it up one more time for your winner, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor.
Congratulations is due to both of our first half winners. Of course, Devin Winfield in Velociraptor from seconds ago, and Armando Castro in El Toro Loco, who was able to walk away with the racing win to start us off. Right now, this is halftime. It is the perfect time to get out of your seats, stretch your legs, walk around the concourse, maybe even check out an official Monster Jam merchandise stand. Or, if you're comfortable where you are, just hang out. We'll be right back with more Monster Jam.
All right, Oakland, it's time for our third competition, which means it's time for the Sky Wheelie competition. We hope you're ready because we need your help. You're going to be scoring again at judgeszone.com. Our drivers will have one attempt and one attempt only to show you their very best Sky Wheelie. We want you to take in consideration their creativity, their approach, their speed, and of course, that verticality and wow factor. Oakland, are you ready for the Sky Wheelie competition?
Coming up first, Sparkle Smash! Make some noise for Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash. Absolutely wasting no time, taking a leap off of the single log here in the Sky Wheelie competition, leaping across the pod, opting to go for distance over height. Lock those scores in, not a second to waste at judgeszone.com. Regardless of the score here for Kayla Blood, she will set the bar in this competition. Right on cue, let's see what you came up with. 4.372. That's enough for first place right now. Coming up next, Joe Yuri, Earth Shaker. Make some noise for Earthshaker. Joe Yuri going to a different spot around the pod and also going for a different style. We saw Caleb Blood leap across the pod. Earthshaker and Joe Yuri going straight up in the air, landing back down each time across the log stack. And now you know what to do. Lock those scores in right now. Let's see what you came up with for Earthshaker. 5.412, just enough to take over that top spot. Coming up next, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Give it up for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. And go ahead and score now. You guys have about 15 seconds left to get those scores locked in. Type in that code OAK and swipe up on that BKT tire if you thought that was the best sky wheelie you've seen so far.
So far, each one of the drivers to go to the log stack getting a little bit hung up on the log stack. They're getting good air, but I don't know if they're getting all of the air that they want. Let's see what you came up with for Jurassic Attack. Once again, just enough to take over that top spot. This time the bar is reset to a 5.904. Jurassic Attack in first place. Here comes Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Make some noise for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Carson Williams' run looks a little bit like the run we saw from Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash at the beginning, which makes sense because he went to the same obstacle attacking that single log. So far in the 4 runs that we've seen, a lot of similarities between two, the first one and the fourth one, and then the 2 runs in the middle. Now, will this one be enough to give him the top spot? Let's find out. It is not enough. 4.196, fourth place for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Coming up next, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Spins together for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Using that log stack to get that sky wheelie. Looks like that obstacle having a little bit of trouble there, but she still gets the height nonetheless. Go ahead and score now. Just a few seconds left.
I think that might be the best sky wheelie that we have seen so far, but my opinion does not matter. Your opinion at judgeszone.com is the only one that matters. Your score for Megalodon is new leader 7.705. Ashley Sanford jumping over the competition in a first place. Coming up next, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger.
Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. These fans in section 120 just saw it. Even I was amazed up here. Take that into consideration at judgeszone.com. Less than 10 seconds to go. I have never seen that before. Never.
What a save, Lindsay. Wow. Unbelievable awareness right there from Kristen Anderson. And she does in this competition what she couldn't quite do in the two-wheel skills challenge, which is get those front wheels to touch the ground and throttle through. Question now, is it enough? 7.705 is the score to beat. Your score for Gravedigger is... new leader, Kristen Anderson. Back into the action with Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Let's hear it for Velociraptor. First competitor to go over to the tire stack, and it was to great results. He got the height and he got the distance, something that a lot of drivers have not been able to put together. But he is dealing with a big score and an unbelievable moment from Gravedigger from moments ago. So now the question becomes, did he do enough to take over the top spot? Let's see. It's good, but it is not enough. 7.340, third place for Velociraptor. Your final competitor in Sky Wheelies is Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Let's hear it for El Toro Loco. What a leap into the air, enormous air. Definitely the most that we have seen so far, but you saw the landing right here. Look at the beating the rear end takes on both tires, maybe a snapped axle, and that might be bad news for the freestyle competition and El Toro Loco. There is not a lot of time to fix that truck, but right now, he has thrown down an unbelievable run. Is it enough for the top spot? It belongs to Gravedigger and Kristen Anderson with a 9.575. Your score for El Toro Loco is... it's close. It's a great score. It is not enough. Your winner, Gravedigger.
Congratulations to Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. Kristen, I am at a loss for words, and I speak for a living. When I tell you this entire place, everyone's jaws dropped. What were you thinking in that moment? What were you feeling? How did you react that quickly?
Well, Lindsay, I was thinking about all the Gravedigger fans that we have out here in Oakland, and it's been a very long time since Monster Jam or Gravedigger has been in Oakland, and I was a little disappointed with how the first half of the event went, so I know that going into Sky Wheelies, I really had to bring it. I really wanted to do a really awesome Sky Wheelie for you guys, but when the truck started leaning back, an opportunity presents itself, you answer the door. So I answered the door and saved that thing, and I'm so glad you guys liked it. What'd you guys think? Were you expecting I was going to do that?
I know I want to say I wasn't expecting it, but at the same time, if someone's going to do a wow moment, it's going to be Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. But there's still more to come. Up next is freestyle. A little bit revenge to come here today when you weren't able to do it earlier. Do you get the chance to come back even stronger now?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go in the back, we're gonna shake down Gravedigger, make sure everything's okay from the save, then we're gonna come out here and we're gonna get ready to get bad to the bone for Monster Jam Freestyle. My dad created Gravedigger in 1982, and he created the freestyle competition shortly after. So freestyle is Gravedigger's competition. So I got one question for you, Oakland. Are y'all ready to get bad to the bone?
Give it up one more time for your winner, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger!
Now it's time to take our last look at the BKT overall event standings. El Toro Loco has put himself in a great position, 21 points on the board. But then after that, look how much it tightens up. Gravedigger, Jurassic Attack, and Velociraptor all tied with 18. They're only 3 points off of the lead. And that means it's going to come down to those top 4 competitors from Velociraptor all the way up, because there are only 8 points left in our final competition. So your overall event champion is going to come out of either El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, Jurassic Attack, or Velociraptor. And that final competition, it is a lot of people's favorites. It is Monster Jam Freestyle, where our drivers have 75 seconds to tear this track apart with their most impressive freestyle run. But if they don't complete at least 15 seconds of the run, they will not get a score at judgeszone.com. After that, you're going to want to look for using all of the obstacles around the pod, creativity, balance, flow, momentum. You're always looking for the technical moves and the combinations that these drivers are known for. And of course, when it comes to freestyle, you are looking for the wow factor. That's coming up next. All right, Monster Jam fans, I am hanging out here with yet another amazing Monster Jam fan. This is Emilio. Emilio, you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is this your favorite truck? Also, by the way, this is Dad hanging out off to the side over here. Are you having fun right now?
Yeah.
Now, is this your favorite truck, El Toro Loco?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think it might be, because he has been going crazy with this El Toro Loco puff truck. So we are going to play a game. We're going to play a game called Name That Truck. And we've got a puzzle that's going to go up on the video board, like the puzzles you have at home. And all the pieces are going to start to fall in, and you have to name the truck as soon as you think you know what it is. Your dad's going to help you out, and I think Oakland is going to help you out. Do you think we can do it?
Yes.
I think we can do it too. Let's turn around and take a look and play Name That Truck. All right. Oh, what did you say?
El Toro Loco.
He said El Toro Loco almost immediately. Let's see if he's right. Yes! You are right. Congratulations. I knew you would get that one right because of how much you've been hanging on to this El Toro Loco. That really is your favorite truck. And you know what? for coming up here with your dad, being so brave, coming over to me, asking me nicely if you could be on camera. I am going to give you and your dad 4 tickets to come back here in October and see Disney on Ice, Mickey's Search Party. You're going to come right back here and check it out, all of your favorite Disney characters. So if you want to be there, you can. Check them out at DisneyOnIce.com, but you are coming back. Sound good? Yes, it does. Give them a huge round of applause, everybody.
Monster Jam fans, Oakland, California, I hope you're ready because we have one competition left. I need your help though. Let's get out those cell phones and turn those flashlights on. I need you to go up, down, up, down. Stay on the beat.
This is the pinnacle of tonight's event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle!
Make some noise for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And it's your first opportunity here in freestyle to get those scores locked in. There is not a second to waste. Just about 10 seconds left. Make sure to scroll down and hit submit.
Monster Mutt Rottweiler, Carson Williams, he had an absolute afternoon today as he captured his first overall event championship of his career. He's going to fall a little short of that here tonight, but still an unbelievable Saturday to remember. Let's see what you came up with for Monster Mutt Rottweiler as we take a look at some of the highlights there in slow motion, filling the entire clock and setting the bar. Let's see your scores. 6.5, 6.4, good enough for first place as your score to beat right now. Coming up next, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. The clock is paused, and now it will restart as he refires. Once again, we are going to pause the clock. It looks like maybe Jurassic Attack is dealing with some electrical issues as now that truck has shut off twice. We're going to see if he can refire. It's been a great start to the run, but he hasn't been able to do all that much. And he's only gotten down to 68 seconds, and now he climbs out of the Monster Jam truck, and he can only shrug. That means that the run is over. And you can see how frustrated he is, and I understand why. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, too, he did not fill at least 15 seconds, so he will not get a score at judgeszone.com. However, let's get a huge round of applause for Tim Hall Jr. leaving it all out on the track here on a Saturday night. Monster Jam fans, as we get another look at the recovery team out on the track. We've seen them a few times here tonight, so I want to take this opportunity. We got a lot of folks here in the Oakland arena. I want to give a huge round of applause for the recovery team, the dirt crew, all of the technicians in the back, the AV team, the people that you don't get to see that make Monster Jam move. Let's get loud for them, Oakland! Before we get back into the action, take another look up at the video board. Just check out the standings for the overall event championship as we headed into the final competition. That is not up to the second, but that is leading into the freestyle competition. It is a 4-horse race between El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, Jurassic Attack, and Velociraptor. Are you guys ready for more Monster Jam freestyle? Here she comes, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. She might be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Give it up for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash! Always bringing the excitement in that bold unicorn. Head on over to judgeszone.com. We want to see you guys scoring and being a part of the action. Monster Jam is the only sport where you score our winners.
Unbelievable freestyle run right there at the hands of Kayla Blood. Had a little bit of everything. Of course, it had that huge Morgan & Morgan backflip. Scores are locked in. The score, there it is, 9.1 flat for Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash, new leader. We still have plenty more action coming your way. Up next, it's Joe Uri and Earthshaker.
Joe Uri in Earthshaker. And go ahead and score at judgeszone.com.
A very fluid run from start to finish. A lot of good throttle rhythm. Joe Uri really feeling it out there in his final competition, final appearance of the night. But of course, as always, it's going to come down to your scores over at judgeszone.com. I hope you locked them in because right on cue, time is up, scores are locked. Let's see your scores for Earthshaker. 6.746. He will jump into second place, but that is not nearly enough for your top spot. It will continue to belong to Sparkle Smash. Coming up next, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Let's hear it for Megalodon. You know what to do. You've been doing it all night long. That is locking those scores in at judgeszone.com. Just a few competitors remain in freestyle, which means only a few more opportunities to lock in those scores. It sounded and looked from up here at the desk like there were some issues with that Monster Jam truck, like it maybe wasn't 100%. You can see in those turns, Ashley Sanford had to go wide in a lot of them. Maybe it's the rear steer. Either way, let's see what you came up with at judgeszone.com. Meanwhile, a nice ovation for Ashley Sanford here in her home state of California. 6.210. That is not going to be enough for your top spot. Coming up next, it's Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Clock is paused with just over half a minute remaining for Velociraptor. He is now refired. See if he can continue the run.
Make some noise for Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. And get those scores locked in. You guys have 20 seconds to score now. Don't give up on us, Oakland. Be a part of the action. Be a part of history here at Monster Jam.
Shout out to a lot of the fans here in section 118 and 119. I see a lot of folks on their phones at judgeszone.com doing your part to crown a freestyle winner and an overall event champion. Of course, the noise that we heard from Velociraptor, never really a good sign, but maybe he can drive off under his own power. Let's see your scores for Devin Winfield. 5.833, fifth place. Score to beat still with Sparkle Smash with that 9.1 flat. Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Ladies and gentlemen, She has one more chance to refire the truck and stay fired on her own. That is a rule here in Monster Jam. She is not being shut off by the officials.
Give it up for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger.
Unfortunately, Monster Jam fans, she was unable to keep that truck fired. Some electrical issues stopping her from staying in the freestyle competition. I know that's not how Kristen wants to go out. I know that's not what the Gravedigger fans were looking for, but that happens sometimes when you're dealing with Monster Jam trucks. Sometimes they put so much on them all event long that they just cannot hold up. So, unfortunately, she's not going to get a score from judgeszone.com, and her night will end a little earlier than she would have wanted to. For the fans who were down in section 118 and 119, again, you saw as soon as she pulled out to the track because there was no body on the truck, how frustrated she was the second time it shut off. Nobody is more competitive than Kristen Anderson, and of course Monster Jam and Gravedigger run in her blood. That's not how her father or any of her brothers want to end off the night, but again, that's how it happens sometimes. Nice, deserving round of applause right there for Kristen Anderson.
Fans, let's take a look at the video board and talk about what we've just seen. Currently, Sparkle Smash Kayla Blood with a 9.100, remaining in that first place spot as of now. Then, of course, we've got Joe Yuri and Earthshaker in second with a 6.746. Monster Mutt Rottweiler in third currently. Carson Williams with a 6.564. Ashley Sanford in Megalodon with a 6.210. And Velociraptors Devin Winfield able to earn a 5.833. But there is still so much more to come. Are you guys ready for more freestyle?
Here comes your final competitor of the evening, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
Make some noise for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. And go ahead and get those scores locked in, Monster Jam fans. A great freestyle out of Armando Castro. You can scan to score or head to judgezone.com and type in OAK.
I hope that you lock those scores in because time is up. The score to beat 9.100. Your score for El Toro Loco is 8.547. Close second place. Your freestyle winner, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. However, was it enough? That 8 points is added to her total, and there you see it on the big screen, 28 points in all. Your overall event champion is El Toro Loco! He dealt with a ton of adversity, not only tonight, but going back to the afternoon event where he swept through the first two competitions before blowing out his motor and being unable to compete in the second half. But he comes all the way back, and now he is greeted by his crew chief, who worked so hard to just get that truck out here. Ladies and gentlemen, your overall event champion, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
And dancing his way to victory, here is that trophy for Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, one of the hardest working teams you will ever see. You know, how does this moment make it all worth it?
You know, by far, I've been doing this 8 years, and this event here has been the most funnest I've ever done. Man, there's so many people behind the scenes that I want to thank, man. Earlier today, we ended up coming out, we took the racing and two-wheel. And during that two-wheel competition, we ended up blowing the motor, costing us the rest of that event. And so me and him, we talked about it behind the scenes, and he said, man, that's not what a team El Toro Loco is about right there. We got to come out and dominate the next event, and that's exactly what we did. So I got to give a big thank you to this guy right here and all of the crew guys behind the scenes. These guys literally busted their tails off trying to come by here and throw it on for you guys. I want to be out here without these guys right here. These guys are the true superstars, man. I love you so much down here, man. This is for you. But hey, Oakland, ¿dónde están mis latinos? No. Yo dije, ¿dónde están mis latinos? A todos mis latinos, let's get them motion, man. This is a dream here come true for me. I was just a young Latino wishing one day that I can pilot one of these Monster Jam trucks, and here I am. I'm one of the few Latinos in the building, man, and in this industry, to show you guys that si se puede, as long as you put your mind to it, man. God is good. Oakland, we love you so much. Arriba los Latinos!
What a moment right there. You can hear the emotion in Armando Castro's voice. Like I said, he has dealt with so much adversity this weekend to finally climb back up and grab that overall event championship. He can add another trophy to the trophy case back home in Whittier. The California kid walks away with another victory here in Monster Jam. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you had a great time. I'm John Sapanaro for Lindsay Noble. We want to thank you for coming out, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.